Hello.
Hi.
So everyone voted in that was going to vote, and we came up with Ash and Eevee. Or we're gonna do Eevee from the Ash for the Ash and Ash mashup. So I got a styrofoam mannequin head to make my core for the Eevee head. On my lower monitor over here, I have pulled up a picture of Eevee so that I can use it for reference. I have the chainsaw here so that I can use that for sizing. So what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to carve it out of this, but I'm going to make Eevee's top of the head a little bit wider than normal because I'm going to cut a big V into it where the chainsaw is going to sit.
Sounds sexy.
I was trying to think chainsaw, when you hold a chainsaw standard, you're cutting. Saw blade coming around this way. So the blood sling is going to be coming out the back of the head because I'm making Eevee face outward so that when I take pictures with my saw on, like this, Eevee hangs this way, facing out. First thing we're gonna do here is I have markers and I need to lay a rough shape out here. Is the Eevee has rather wide. I have my first side. So I'm gonna draw front face shape. And then I'm gonna draw on the side rough shape. If I go somewhat flat across here. That.
Are you going to show us?
Upward. That. Oh. I guess I switch cameras.
Camera switch.
Paper out so nothing there.
Your camera's black.
Boom. Lens. Need to make it wide. Onto the trellis split in red. Split. So where do I want Eevee's nose? Nose. Here-ish. And then a little mouth. Something like that. And a big Eevee eyes.
Not big anime eyes.
They basically are anime eyes.
I was quoting Robin Williams from Robots.
I mean, Pokemon is technically anime.
But does anyone remember that scene when he first meets? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the main character's name. But when he meets him in the big city, and Robin is taking his photo, telling him to do poses,
Big Will?
he says, "Give me big anime eyes."
Big Will or the kid?
The kid. I can't remember his name.
When he's doing the photo shoot thing.
Yeah. The last thing he says is, use your eyes. Big anime eyes. At the time, I had no idea what that meant.
So that's kind of what I came up with. It's a little creepy.
Just a little.
A little weird looking at the moment, but now I play with hot stuff.
Hot stuff. Like a hot pocket?
I bought this for very cheap. You can buy these things super cheap online. They're not the highest quality, but the hot knife or hot wire itself works great. It heats up great. Like that. Also, you should have a mask on because all that smoke that's coming off of there is very toxic.
Now, why is it toxic?
So you're burning styrofoam, which has all kinds of stuff in it.
Hmm.
Same reason you're not supposed to throw a freaking cup of noodles in the microwave back when they were made of styrofoam cup.
But we didn't fucking know that, and we did it anyways. Now we have plastic particles all in our body.
I mean, it only said it on the top of it. It only said it right on top. That's a good rock shape for the bottom. No. So this is all dropped at this point. It does work quick. That is the nice part of heat. So for next week's show, we will be putting up another survey. See what you guys want to watch. We will be putting it up tomorrow in the morning. And there's more foam projects that we can work on. This one. And there's more foam projects that we can work on. So we're going to be voting between foam or wood.
Wood.
Also, if any of you guys hear anything weird in the background, they are replacing a telephone pole in front of our house. Also, if we lose power suddenly, that's what happens.
Yeah, and then we will just talk to you guys again next Wednesday. Because we will not have I forgot the title of our new show.
How did you do that?
Yeah. We won't have a how did you do that this Monday. The following Monday we will, and we will have another cosplay friend of ours in to teach us something. Which you'll just have to wait and see when we start putting up the posts about it.
Which will be soon. Don't worry, you won't wait long.
And guys, since it's a new thing for us, we're just trying our best to get stuff rolling and be more fluent.
We're also working on updating and clean and pretty and yeah, get the quality up a little bit. Whew, that shit stinks.
Do you have the window open?
No. No, I'm just gonna die like a real man.
You can't die yet. You have a young child.
As many fucking horrible things I've said around my body and in my body, and no, I didn't do drugs, but still, I worked construction. It's just as bad.
True that.
Especially not for a company. I worked like private construction. So all those safety guy type things, yeah, that shit don't exist. A little blocky, but it's getting into the right shape. I'm going to go. See, how deep do I want this chainsaw to sit?
So you guys gotta measure twice, so you can only cut once.
Going down to there. I'm just eyeballing a lot of this organic, so you can get away with a lot with organic. Plus, there's going to be gore. So anytime you have a gore spot, you can hide a lot of horrible fuck ups.
What does Adam Savage call that when you hide the mess ups?
Hiding your crimes.
Yeah, I knew there was a word or phrasing for that. Phrasing, boom. Boom.
Did you shoot the bat symbol out to everybody?
Yeah, I did. No one responded, but then again, they barely respond. So yeah. I'll send another alert out.
Oh. The head's just kind of sitting there, but you can get kind of an idea of where we're heading. Now I just kind of move out some of these corners a little. Get this thing a little bit more round. So I'm just trying to rough the general shape of Eevee's head in. Get rid of some of these like hard corners. So before I move to more detailed tools. It looks like a frog. Yeah. The white reflecting everything. I think it's time.
It is time.
So I have the set I got has 3 tools and the wire and the 4 tools. This one has never worked well, so we don't use that one. These 2 work decently. The rest of them work decently. That one, for some reason, never worked with the damage.
Why is that?
So, but EVI, something like there.
I wonder where Say Wong is.
There.
He usually always checks in.
Where was it? Say Wong?
Where in the world is Say Wong?
There you go. Put a little face on it so you kind of get the vibe. No, we got Tyler.
Yeah, we got Tater. We got the old
The
Tater.
Tater is here.
Teeny Tot is in the chat. Loading camera angle. So for those that are watching this after, leave a comment. Say what you think about Jeff's concept here. Because remember, y'all voted for it in the Instagram story.
So the other thing here that you'll notice is I'm not worried about it being rough. That's because I'm putting fur over all this and it'll all hide. So it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. It just has to be the right main shape. It's basically I'm making a skull. So if it's a little rough, that's fine.
Yeah, it does look like a little bunny skull or something. I decided to wear my Be a Maker shirt today. Didn't know what else to wear to work.
Strings. So if you get strings like this all there, guys, just stretch them out and let them sit in the air for a second. They'll dry up and then they flake right off.
I'm not liking my keyboard right now. It's being a pain in the butt. Trying to tell off Tyler in the chat. He won't let me.
What tool do I want to use next?
The one that has less chance of death.
I don't care. More about what tool can I do this job properly.
So you laugh. Just wait. Haha. There you go, punk. Read that with your old ass eyes. All four of them. Do 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 do. Are you threatening me, Tyler? Really? You're gonna do that? Really? Really? Seems like you want to get hit. You're gonna get more than just a chancla then. Must see you Saturday. Just keep that in mind.
On Monday.
Yeah, on Monday. So we're gonna see you 3 days in a row. Ugh. That's a lot of Tyler.
I'm gonna use a slightly different technique on the back.
Ooh, what are you gonna do?
Oh, fire.
Yeah, you like fire.
If you hit fire on styrofoam, it'll hit the edge. And it also hardens at the same time, which is kind of double beneficial for me. It melts the styrofoam, which causes it to shrink. And when it shrinks, it actually becomes harder because it's more dense. The matter doesn't disappear, it merely compresses. Super hot. Hot.
Tyler, you're gonna keep waiting for that steak from James forever. Forever.
That is a good brush tape. Turn off the power supply. A little bit much, before you too much. Pretty low. I got 80. 80 grip sandpaper. By the way, whenever you do this, be sure you can run a vacuum there because you are going to make a horrible mess if you use sandpaper.
Ooh, is the vacuum empty?
Don't sand it.
Scratch. So while Jeff's scratching, I just want to bring up something because I forgot about it, but I'm excited about it. We are going to be featured in the February issue of Cosplay Glad magazine. They're gonna post it on February 1st on their Instagram, and then after that, you can go on the website and order a hard copy of it. You will see Jeff and I featured for their romance theme of the month, and we will be portraying our Jack and Sal, or Punk Rock Jack and Rockabilly Sally.
The upside to sanding this stuff is it stands super quick. Like it looked horrible and rough. And let me see if I can make.
Why, thank you, Tyler.
That stayed on. There you go. You guys can see this side like really rough and kind of burnt and horrible. Now this side is nice and rounded and smooth. So basically all I did here is I took off my hard edges with the hot knife, and then I used just a normal butane style torch to melt back all the high points. And now I'm just using 80 grit sandpaper. This is actually just get one. I bought this. They get this stuff over at Harbor Freight. It's meant for a disc sander. It eats this stuff quick. If you're using it for your final layer, you would want to go to finer sandpaper after this. And then I'd probably say prime with like Mod Podge or something like that before you clean it. Because you have to put a kill coat on this, especially if you plan on using any kind of aerosol. Because aerosols eat your foam. We are making an Eevee head.
It's just we haven't had Sacramento Deadpool in our chat for a long time. I had to like bring up his comment.
Trying to leaf rough it in, get it. And then we got to figure out what fur I want to use on here. But we are very much getting into a good shape here. Wish I had something. I don't know. And Fleming would probably be nice right now, but I don't think I have it anymore. So the higher the number, the finer the grit, the slower it's going to take stuff away, and the smoother it's going to make the project. So you start with the low numbers and work your way into the higher numbers. And you can get into some ridiculous numbers, but that's not required for certain things. I think we have roughed our shape in pretty well here. Don't mind that notch in the side of his head. But yeah. Let's see. If we... Where'd my other marker go? So something like here is the bottom of the eye. Bring it up like that. Process out because Eevee's obviously dead. Here we go. The nose. And we make the.
Okay, I hear the 3D printer making a weird noise. I'm gonna peek on it.
Right there. Let Eevee's mouth a little bit red. Do a little bit of red real quick. Okay. Then we can take our chainsaw, plug Eevee's head into it.
And we're starting to get an Eevee head.
And we're starting to get an Eevee head.
Kind of look like something blue.
Kind of look like something blue.
Like an evil blue. What did Muffin do?
Goodbye, socks.
Wait, is Socks and Muffin their siblings, right?
Yes, Socks is the littlest one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Socks is the one that's still and bites everybody. New season starting to talk. Alright, so we have a general shape for our head. I don't like this cheek. I think I might put the cheek down here. Drop my clothes a little.
And for those who didn't see our show on Monday, you guys should go back if you want to learn about sewing basics with our good pal Cindy Rue of Cindy Rue Cosplays. Just throwing that back out there. Aaron would like to know if you're going to turn that into a mold.
I am not. This is actually going to be the center core. So what I'm going to do from here is this will actually get very similar to what I did with the dead dog. This is going to get wrapped in fur. I have not decided how I want to do the fur 100%. I have some fur back here. And I think I might have something that will work for the white stuff. But I do have.
I have this stuff that I got for Hit Monkey.
Wanky. And then I got this stuff that I got from LeJack and Phil. That's a little bit more of a coarse fur. So I'm not sure which ones I want to use for the white fur yet. But I'm thinking I might do the brown fur out of the blanket, similar to what I did Jake.
The wrong color. But
So like this is the wrong color, but this is blanket that I just got from Ross.
So I might even have some. We got rusty brown, we got white,
What about James's chest hair?
light green. I will pass.
Well, Sacramento Deadpool suggested it, so.
and basically I will sew here.
Okay. And so ears, I will make. We gotta do that part right now.
Make a couple ear frames.
We can make a couple ear frames.
Ooh, how do you make ears?
So let's see.
Inquiring minds want to know.
First thing I gotta do is zoom out. So I can see my ear shape. Those are very pointy ears. So I'm gonna get a nice curve point on that. Which means, let's see, head being this big, that's about that tall.
Ears are about the same height.
Okay, so the ears are about the same height as the head. About that. Probably should put about. So what I am using is just this aluminum wire.
You can use wire.
Use sculpting wire.
Heavy stuff.
I like heavy gauge stuff personally. I the thin stuff is easy to cause.
Aluminum wire.
So I like the heavy gauge stuff. This is actually electrical aluminum wire. I get it for free because sources to get this particular wire for free. But normally you wouldn't get really good aluminum wire like this for free. But I got the context. Let's see how I want to get this sharp curve. Hold it one sharp pliers, fold it another sharp pliers.
Don't think James has
Kind of
enough
lost
chest
here.
hair.
That might give us a tighter bend.
This chat has been
I don't
interesting.
want to use his hair, but he's a hobbit, so he probably has plenty of hair. He is a
Wait,
probably has plenty of hair.
so James is a hobbit. It's been confirmed, right?
Okay, so that's my ear shape. The other nice thing about this being aluminum wire is that these are really cheap, really small wire cutters, and even with these little guys, take it off. So that's
What
gonna be
did
my
you use to cut him?
really light duty wire cutter. I just stab those into the head and starting to get some ear shape. Super small. He's the only one that fit and went to that really horrible hotel.
Wait, was Tyler able to fit too? Because he's small and
And I
compact.
can go the ear.
Those two shared a freaking bed.
Those two shared a freaking bed.
Meanwhile, me and Phil freaking hanging off the end of the other one.
Well, I mean, this time he knows to ask me about areas and locations of hotels. Yeah. Especially if I'm going to be there and Bruce is coming too. We need a decent hotel.
So right here is our full point. Hold that pair. Careful with the pair wire cutters in the bottom. I gotta be careful not to go too deep. And then you fold and fold. As tight as I can keep it. Then you take the wire, put the channel, sweep that corner a little, maybe an idea. Out with it a little. Give it a nice little bow. Because Eevee's ears are like, they're not straight lines. So they're not a straight triangle. They have like a curve. And come back. A lot of animals will actually have similar things to that. Up there. Okay, you don't want to go in that side?
Didn't say long?
Everything is back on is on aluminum seat real well. So I had a piece of metal. And then I can just hurry up, press it, and then there it goes in.
Squidward? Who's Squidward? Are you going as Squidward?
In that way. There we go.
But are you
Now we
going
got
as
kind of
Squidward?
two dynamic ear shapes on there. We set that up real quick. Now you're starting to really get that animal look to it. So, so a couple things with the styrofoam like this. Be very careful with what glue, paint, any kind of chemical you're gonna use with it. Be careful. If you have them, all these drops that we cut off at the beginning, great spot to test your glue.
Even super glue?
Because even super glue, certain ones melt your styrofoam. So
that's a great use for all that.
That's a great use for foam that you end up with because you have so of this junk left over a lot of the time. Like none of this is really usable.
This stuff is really good for
so
testing your glue.
none of this stuff is really good for it's just testing your glues.
I'm gonna have to
If you think you're going to like I'm gonna have to hear
hold the next
at some point something to this hole to hold the next section and this section together. I can use this stuff and put the glues on here because certain things eat it. So anything in a spray can is gonna most likely eat it. So,
just for instance, I got
this. This is just activator for super,
we have
and
nice
we have this nice smooth styrofoam here. I spray the activator on there, and let's see.
It does not seem to be eating
It does not seem to be eating it. So that one seems to be okay.
some of the activators on these things.
Some of the activators in these things are chemicals that will eat your styrofoam. Certain super glues will eat it.
I know.
Standard Gorilla Glue, if I remember, is the one eats styrofoam as well.
Maybe this clear one.
It's one of the Gorilla Glues. Maybe this clear one. I don't know. Test it right now. It's probably I wouldn't use to glue this piece together to each other. I will just test that, just putting a little dab on there, and I'll just let that be. And if it eats styrofoam, I can't. But I know this stuff eats everything pretty well. Also, I have a cool gore trick that I will be showing you guys later with this stuff. When we do more of this, if it doesn't eat the styrofoam, I'm going to be using my gore trick.
I
learned it on accident, and it's really cool.
But I think that's about as far as this project's going to get. And it's already almost that time. So
About that time.
I think it's time.
Ooh, what are we doing? Ooh, you brought up the wrong one. Remove. Add to stage. Do. Okay, guys, this weekend, January 31st and February 1st, is VerseCon Comic-Con, which is Dragon Ball themed, and we will be having a load of Dragon Ball Z voice actors among many other actors, comic book artists, and vendors of all sorts. I know for sure our friends the Grumpy Cookies are going to be there vending. Sack Geeks is going to be there because they are hosting the cosplay contest, which is also being ran by yours truly. We are currently printing the trophies for said event. It's going to be emceed by none other than Boykins Cosplays, and our judges will be members of Cosplay Dropouts and a Team Inferno. Jeff has there on the bottom of the screen our best adult and best kid trophies. Our best in show is still on the printer right now. So if you guys want to win one of these bad boys, you gotta enter the cosplay contest and win. Okay? And also same weekend, same night, January 31st, is the Sacramento Horror Film Festival. It is at the Historic Colonial Theater in Sacramento. It starts at 1 and doesn't have an end date, so it'll just keep going on until people get tired. If you want tickets, go to saghorrorfilmfest.com and get your tickets. Afterwards, I do believe I'm gonna botch his name, but Aurelio Voltaire is going to also have a concert there at 9:15. So if you want to rock out, buy a ticket for that. I do believe if you just want to go to the concert, that's a separate ticket price. But if you go to the film festival and the concert, there is a combined price just for that. Or if you just want the festival, there's a price just for the festival. So go to Sac Horror Film Fest to find out all the information of which way you want to go and see the film festival and the concert. I'm highly considering going to have something to do on my birthday. Just saying. And then for Valentine's, or Palentine's, should I say, Sack Geeks is hosting a Palentine Bingo Night at New Helvetia in Sacramento on Broadway. You just go to our social media, scan that little code you see up there, or go to the Sack Geeks website, because we do have a link on there as well, and get your tickets reserved for that night. It's gonna be a fun time. New Helvetia, if you haven't been there, it's a good hang. It's very comfy, cozy, and I do believe you can bring the kiddos to this event if you want to just make it a fun family Valentine event as well. Also, the day or not the day after, that same weekend is going to be East Bay Comic Con on Sunday, February 15th in Concord, California. There's going to be a ton of also vendors, comic book creators. I know our good friend that you've seen on the show, Dragon Child, is going to be vending there as well. So if you go over there, say hi, tell her the DeLongs sent you over there, and it'll be another fun time in the East Bay. Come on, click back over, please. Next slide. Also, at the end of February, so February 20th to March 1st, is Stockton Con Winter at Stockton's Pop Culture Convention. If you want to check that out, it's going to be fun. I do believe Sack Geeks also will be there hanging out. So go check it out and come say hi to us there too if you're in the Stockton area. Same weekend as Sacramento Deadpool was saying in our live chat, Reading Anime is happening that same weekend, February 28th to March 1st in Reading, California. Apparently there's going to be Squidward there and Rogue. And then you'll see him running around doing all his shenanigans without the rest of the Council of Wades. But that's okay. Even though we all really need to get together at a convention and just wreak havoc. We haven't done that in a very long time. Very long time. We need to do that again. My mouse just doesn't want to click. There we go. All right, guys. Also, if you are new and watching, or you haven't been watching for a hot minute, we are still on the road to 200. We need 200 subscribers so we can give away all kinds of fun, crazy, cool stuff that we have collected and bought and made just to celebrate the fact that we reached 200 subscribers. We are currently at 167, so we need like 42 more subscribers. So come on, guys, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, your neighbors, that person, that hot girl you see walking down the street, that you should have them subscribe to DeLong Fam Cosplay on YouTube. Also, circulating it back to VerseCon, if you like ribbons, because VerseCon's going to be having a ribbon trading situation going on, we have these bad boys for you. Make sure it's clear here. So be a maker, not a hater. If you want to get one of these ribbons, you need to find Jeff or I at the convention, and we will tell you how to earn these, and you can get the ribbon. Now, also, if you want to earn another ribbon, I happen to have it here. We have Sack Geeks has their own ribbons to be passed out. There's going to be a little fun game to play in order to earn these. I'm geekier on the inside. So if you want the Sack Geek one, you got to go over to the Sack Geeks table and ask them how to get the ribbon, and they will tell you. If you want the DeLong Fam one, like I said, you find Jeff or I wandering around, and we will tell you how to earn a ribbon from us.
All right, so that's gonna do it for us. Go check out Graveyard. We're about to start in the chat. Graveyard has a show. He's about to be interviewing. Who is he interviewing?
Let me bring it back up on my other screen. Load, damn you. Okay. He is interviewing Tommy. Oh, it went away. Fuck. Hold on. Tommy Cresta.
Well, yeah. So he should be starting right now with that. So definitely go over there, check that out. The glue is not eating this, so I think that we're going to be going with the Gorilla Glue. I'm gonna leave that on my bench here to finish curing because Gorilla Glue takes 24 hours to full cure. So with that, I'm gonna have to say, remember to be a maker, not a hater. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I hit the wrong. It's not.
We're still